Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome to my channel, Wisconsin Hugs. My name is Tony Grillo, and this is the 6th installment of Star Trek football. Been getting some views. I just haven't gotten any comments yet. I'm not sure if anyone is liking this or not. Haven't got a whole lot of thumbs up. But I'm parked at a shipper in Appleton, Wisconsin, and I'm just waiting to get the phone call. I've been out walking my dog, and so I'm going to make another video. And what I've been doing is taking the first season of Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 1, and I've kind of been going through the episodes right in order of that first season. And then I'm turning them into a football game. And so right now the Enterprise is 3-0. They've won their first 3 games of the season. And in the 4th or 5th episode of TNG, they meet the Ferengi for the very first time. And I have decided, that's my dog barking at the truck next to me. All right, DJ. I've decided to make the Ferengi the equivalent to the Green Bay Packers. And this is my reason why. First of all, I am a Vikings fan. So, yeah, I tend to cheer against the Green Bay Packers. And so I'm going to, since this is my video, I'm going to make them the Ferengi, the Green Bay Packers of the Star Trek universe. Second of all, here we have a Ferengi Marauder class ship. And I thought I'd show you a picture of what their ship looks like. If you use your imagination a little bit, doesn't it look like the letter G? I mean, there's the letter G right there, and they kind of make it into the shape of a football. If you look at that G logo, and then you look at this ship, which also kind of looks like a football, even has the same colors. It's kind of like that brown, like a pigskin. They kind of look very similar. Either that or it could be like a flying cheese wedge. Another thing that the Ferengi like to do is they like to wear green and gold. You know, green equals money, and gold equals gold pressed latinum. And here's another picture of the Ferengi. Quarks on the right, and you can see they're all dressed in green. Green is, well, the color of money. And we have our Packer fans who, well, of course, they wear their team's colors, and they also look very alien. They look like they could be Ferengis. Okay, what the heck? Is that really a real thing? Some pictures here. Hogan with the World Championship belt. I gotta admit, I do love this costume. It's awesome. I mean, look at this guy. The frozen tundra. Which we'll get to my next point about the Ferengi and Green Bay Packers. We even got like a yellow-haired green Incredible Hulk with the ripped jersey. That's actually pretty cool. Wow. I suppose I could do that with my bald head, but I'm not a Packers fan. Which gets me to the next point. Now, this is the U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis where the Minnesota Vikings play, and it has a roof. If you see that, it has that beautiful, beautiful roof. And I do believe that roof can open up, too. But I'm not 100% sure on that. I've never been there. But what a beautiful building. And here we have the Packers Stadium. And I've actually been to a few games there, and it is, the ones I've went to, it was freezing cold. And my point is that the Ferengi would be too cheap to build a roof on their building, on their stadium, and so are the Packers. So that's why the Packers and the Ferengi are very much alike. My third point as to why the Ferengi are much like the Green Bay Packers, only the Ferengi would get a Super Bowl trophy named after their coach and call themselves Titletown, even though other teams have won more Super Bowl championships, which we have the Steelers and the Patriots, each with 6, the 49ers and Cowboys, each with 5. The Giants and the Packers are like tied for, I don't know, third, or actually not really third because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. They're both tied for 5th with 4. And then you got the Kansas City Chiefs, which, well, they're on their way to catching up to everybody. Now, I saw this on a Reddit post and thought this was pretty funny. And this will be my 5th reason why Green Bay Packers and Ferengi are very much alike. Noticed a weird coincidence. Quark and his family share names with dairy products. There's the obvious one. Nog is eggnog. Quark is a type of sour cheese. But then even Rom sounds like Rom, which is cream in German. And what is Ichka's nickname? Moogie, like a cow. And most dairy products come from a cow's milk. Just like Quark, Nog, and Rom all descended from Ishka. And then we had one comment here, which I thought I'd add. I added creme to your list, which is kissably close to crema and also prima dora for prima dora cheesecake. And finally, the last one is very much Ferengi. It's how the Packers do their stock sales. Packers stock does not pay dividends and cannot be resold. Although shares can be transferred to family members, shareholders have voting rights they can exercise at the annual meetings. Mostly they get to vote for the team's board of directors. The Green Bay Packers have raised more than $63 million since November in the team's sixth stock sale. Team said that as of last week, it sold almost 200,000 shares, totaling over almost $64 million. The shares sell for $300 each, plus a $35 handling fee. Unlike a normal piece of stock such as Tesla or Apple, you cannot sell your Packers shares. They don't increase or decrease in value, and they don't afford you any voting power except for basically the board of directors. So basically you're buying a symbolic piece of ownership. So basically the stock is worth nothing and you pay $300 for it. That is very much a Ferengi type scam. So I was looking at this episode. It's episode 5 of season 1. It's called The Last Outpost. And basically this is the first time we actually get to meet the Ferengi. They were supposed to be the antagonist species, alien species that would strike fear in the Federation, and but they came across as kind of goofy and comical, and so the writers and producers decided to scrap that idea. And in this episode, basically what they did was they found the Ferengi stole an energy converter from a, I don't know, disabled space station or something, and the Enterprise is chasing them down, and they wind up at this planet, this lost outpost, and both ships lose power and can't move, and they're blaming each other for their situation, that they're stuck, and the engines have stalled, so to speak, and so Riker gets to be the hero in this one. They beam down to the surface to try to figure out what's going on. Maybe it has something to do with whatever's on that planet that's drained their engines, and they confront this person here who's, I guess, has some kind of like I don't know what you even call him. I think he's like a robotic guard, and he's surprised. He gets awakened. He might even be holographic, and he's surprised to learn that the species, his people, have died like 600 million years ago, but their technology still works on that planet. And apparently they have a machine there that's sort of like a defense mechanism that makes it causes advancing warships to lose their power. And so Riker basically has to convince this guard, this Centurion, holographic Centurion, I guess, that they are a peaceful race of people. The Ferengi are trying to convince this person that it is the Enterprise away team that is a hostile force, and Commander Riker admits that they're only hostile to Ferengi. I guess his name is Portal 63, and he's about ready to attack Riker and claim his species is barbaric, to which Riker responds, "Fear is the true enemy, the only enemy," while not flinching. as the attack comes. So Portal 63 accepts this and stands down from the challenge. And then basically he lets both ships go free. And that's kind of how the episode ended. So in summary, I don't think the Ferengi can do a Lambo leap. And because Will Riker saved the day, I'm going to award a victory to Team Enterprise. For they have beat the Ferengi Green Bay Packers. And now they are 4-0. And we shall see if they can continue the winning streak. I'm out of here. I got to go pick up my load now. It's ready. So have a great day. Wisconsin hugs.